Yo, 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 yo. What's up, y'all? What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? I see you probably seen something different right now. Hopefully you don't notice it, but hey. Yo, we on the communities tab, y'all. You feel me? We on the communities tab. It's me talking about dude paranoid, but hey, we ain't paranoid though. It's just, you know what I'm saying? A segment that we about to get into because today it's been a thing is it's been a minute since, you know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I hit up the socials, bro. I don't even know if my shits exist anymore, dog. That's how I feel like I've lost touch with just doom scrolling, bro. I feel like sometimes just like escape. You know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting doom scrolling all the way. My bad. I'm not promoting doom scrolling all the way, like as in it's something to do. It's something to definitely consider, like like. But bro, like, just have my mind. You know, okay. Especially just for me. Let me just talk subjectively, right? For myself, like. I feel like it's necessary because what I do already just like gets my mind really fucking active and just like to get my mind off of that. And that kind of activity that my mind is on in terms of being on that like all day, like my whole existence 24/7 is really not healthy, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta tap into the worlds. That's why we be tapping into all worlds a day, man. Welcome Awad shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why we tapping into all worlds a day, you feel what I'm saying? So today I'm actually kind of paranoid because I don't know, like in the sense of I don't know what we're gonna bump into, you know what I'm saying? I'm not paranoid of the fact that I gotta do it, but hey, yeah, we getting into that. And then oh yeah, shit, we uploading too. We are definitely finna upload some shit. Okay, but we'll get to it when we get to it. So, in terms of what I got going on first, we got true crime. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I heard like this story just been.
You see, she's hiding her face.
Story right here, buddy. The story of D4VD, aka David. This nigga right here, the David and Celeste situation got even worse. So I'm guessing Celeste is the girl, you know, R.I.P. that got, you know, R.I.P'd in the situation. I heard it's really a crazy situation at the moment. You know what I mean? I didn't want to get into it until I hopped on stream, right? Until I hopped on this right here. But then, you know, I just started hearing glimpses of it and shit like that. I was like, yo, let me just spark up real fast. You know what I'm saying? So that I could just like get to it. You feel what I'm saying? Now I don't know what's finna happen, bro. I don't know what's about to happen. This channel is kinda well, not kinda, this channel does have a strike. Okay, fuck. Let me say the channel that I'm about to upload this on does have a strike, so shit, okay. Unless I am strategic, unless I take the second part of the stream of this recording, right, and put it at the end, because the second half of each stream, right, I put it on the other channel, not the channel that got the strike. I could do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but then now this recording, like as I upload it, I'm gonna have to start with the second part first. That's another one too. And you know what I'm saying? We're talking chronologically and shit. Man, fuck chronology, nigga. Ain't nobody seeing my shit anyway. Nah, shout out to the 5 of y'all that be frequenting this motherfucker too. Like, you know, watching back the content and shit. And you know, among that 5, I'm one of them. So shout out 4 of y'all really and myself. For real. But then again, back into this true crime story, man. Yeah, they I already zoomed it in and introduced it, right? My bad. Cool.
Wow. Not the bag in front of her face. You see, she's hiding her face. Wow. Not the bag in front of her face. She's hiding it because she was literally on the run while they were taking pictures. Like,
what?
She was.
Yo, fugitive vibes? No, not fugitive, but like flight risk. That's what it is, right? Flight risk, whatever.
Literally not allowed to be with him.
Wait, so she was a dangerous individual somehow. Let's see.
Or with anybody else other than her mother. But it was still taking.
You know, at first when I heard that she ran away, at first I thought this was a girl that was having a troubled childhood. But it just occurred to me that it's altogether possible that this guy just groomed her, brainwashed her, and convinced her to run away and live with him. And I'm starting to think that's more than likely what really happened.
Damn.
Like, this was an open thing.
I'm David, man. What's up, my nigga?
The David and Celeste situation just got so much worse. How? How is it possible? Video by Poetic Flacco. After this morning's video, guys, we gotta follow up. Let's. Oh man.
This David and Celeste situation is crazy. It has gotten even crazier since our last video.
That's crazy, bro, because that was this morning.
A lot more updates. We talked about a lot in the last video. It was almost 20 minutes long.
We did.
But we got even more updates today.
Oh, what the fuck?
And after reviewing everything, because I took a look at every material that hit the internet about this stuff, I only got 3 words for the situation.
What's that?
Spoiler alert, lock him up.
Oh boy.
We
already
Oh
knew that,
my
though.
god. It just, oh my, okay, cool. Alright, so plot twist. Okay, look. Ah, shit. Okay, no, not no plot twist. I mean, bro, a lifeless body, right? Being found in your whip, right? I can't remember the full details. I'm talking about before me just reacting to this video. They're like, this is the first time after that initial you know, headline split. I think I saw that initial one like a couple days ago, like a week ago, some shit, where like that it was the first time me hearing the word David. You know what I'm saying? It's spelled this way too. So it was a matter of like, who the hell is this? And a whole lot of people were reacting to it, right? So I was like, alright, cool, let me see this. Okay, David, okay, artist, okay. a lifeless body, and this is why this name was in front of my face. It was because a lifeless body was found in his car. Blah blah, for some reason, blah blah. Okay, I was like, okay, maybe, right, then must be one of those situations where we gotta, you know. Hey, but a lifeless body being found in your car, that like makes me question a lot. That makes me question a lot about you. So number one, fuck that whole thing of like innocent until proven guilty. I think we're gonna have to go ahead and assume that you're guilty until proven innocent, man. You know what I'm saying? So because that was the case, bro, it was the situation, the circumstance was just too dark, bro, for me to just assume now he's innocent, and let's let the justice system or whatever prove that he's guilty, right? It was like, alright, cool. Since that's the case, let me ignore that. And fast forward right now, right? I'm just coming from a standpoint where I was kind of not neutral. Like that, it just sounded, that first headline about it hit me way too, in a weird way, pause. Where it's like, dog, I cannot believe that this nigga can be innocent in this thing, right? But then, you know, everything was just all ambiguous in the air. Everybody just sharing their POV. I was like, probably one of them little American situation. Not little, yo. Don't get me wrong, not little. This is not a little thing that just happened, right? It's really crazy. It's really serious. It's really traumatic, right? But I'm like, yo, a whole lot of these crazy things, they happen, well, everywhere in the world. But like in the West, it's like that West version of it where it's like, yeah, probably, you know what I'm saying, they might even get like some political activity around it just to stand for something on it, you know what I'm saying, defend like the society on some shit around it, blah blah blah, you know what I mean? Like, alright, cool, one of those passing things, crazy, but let me let it pass through, bro. Now it's like, what? It got even worse. What are these people even talking about? Now that's when I was like, alright, cool, let me just react to all this on the stream, right? That's why I'm here with y'all. Yo, I don't know, bro. Like, you know what? Let me let this video fucking just continue, because now it just even changes how people feel about this shit. right? I think I seen some David defenders, bro, from the first, like, as I said, when I saw this shit the first time, like a week ago, some shit. Like when I saw, you know, that first headline about it. As I said, I was neutral. I never knew David. But like there was like some defenders, like I think there was some defenders. Yeah, there were definitely some people that were not, okay, let me say at best they were neutral, right? Not taking any side. Oh shit. My bad. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. People that were neutral, right? And then obviously there's people that were attacking him for, you know, the discovery that they found in his car, right? So let me get deeper into it because I just want to know, like, I just have a curiosity about like how people feel about this shit right now. The fact that all these screenshots are coming out when this girl been missing for a whole year. Look at that. The fact that she's been missing for a whole year and all that kind of shit too. The fact that she was found in a truck wrapped in elements. Accidental death theories. So now these death theories, that's why I'm like, yo, let's let this finish and then we'll you know what I'm saying? I'll come back with how I feel about it.
People
we
like
already
David
knew that though.
They're smarter than the police.
Okay.
Thinking they're smarter than what they really are. This man thought he was like a boy wonder genius, that he could have committed the murder of the century and gotten away with it because he went on tour. In our last video, we covered how a missing 15-year-old girl decomposed dead body was found in the back of his Tesla. Wow. We also reviewed some pretty alarming evidence that they've been dating since she was 12 years old. Evidence such as
12? Bro, I thought it was 13. And 13's already awful. A 12-year-old, bro, not even a teenager? Dog. And so he would have been 17, bro.
Matching tattoos. They were on FaceTime calls at
17 and a 12-year-old is sick, bro. That is a sickness.
3 a.m. in the morning. They have multiple pictures online of them cuddled up. Friends of hers is confirming that they were dating. We uncover messages where she's telling one friend that he took her V card. And oh, by the way, he also has love songs dedicated to her. So it's been confirmed already that at best, this dude David is a sick pedo. At worst, he's a sick, murderous pedo. All right? You either murder your 15-year-old girlfriend or you had a 15-year-old girlfriend who's been murdered and it took her being murdered for us to figure out that you and her were dating. That alone is enough for me to say you deserve to go to jail for the rest of your life. I don't want to be among people like you.
Facts.
But come here, we got some more, okay? So since yesterday, we learned the police actually did a raid at the home. They went in, they walked out with laptops and several items in their investigation of this murder.
He got CP. He got CP. This guy's a freak.
Now, we knew her body was found in the back of the Tesla, wrapped up in a black garbage.
He got more body parts, bro. This guy's sick.
Bag. What we also found out, the police just revealed it, that like the car, where they picked it up from, because the car got impounded because it was parked outside for several days. Well, that particular car was parked outside his Hollywood Hills home. So not only did the Tesla belong to him, but the dead body that the Tesla that belonged to him that was found in, that car was parked outside of his home.
This guy is literally so fucking stupid. He is so stupid. I'm glad he is. I'm glad he is, because if he actually had two brain cells to rub together, this may have gone on for God knows how long, how many more victims there would be. But wow, damn. What an idiot. This guy murders this child, puts her in his car,
crazy,
parks his car on the street in front of his house, and then went on tour and thought to himself, I really got away with that one, didn't I?
Damn.
What the fuck was that, dude?
But him and his friends
what
want
the
us to
fuck
believe
was that?
that he has no idea how the dead body of his 15-year-old girlfriend ended up in the back of his Tesla that was parked outside of his home. They want us to believe that the Tesla got stolen. First off, that theory is already out the window.
Right.
Y'all could give that theory up, bro. That car was not stolen. It was parked outside of his home. Cut it out.
Details are coming into our newsroom about the missing girl found dead in singer David's Tesla. We now know police have searched a home in the Hollywood Hills where David had been living.
Eyewitness News reporter Monica DeAnda joins us live from Hollywood with the very latest. Monica.
Colleen, Phillip, good morning. Take a look here behind me. This home is where David was living, although he does not own the home. LAPD investigators served a search warrant here last night, collecting evidence. Right now, however, this is only being called a death investigation and not a homicide, and we're told that is because the LA County Medical Examiner's Office is still working to determine how exactly this teen girl died.
Okay.
We now know the body found inside the front trunk of a Tesla at a Hollywood tow yard belonged to 15-year-old.
How could it not be a homicide? She was found in a trunk.
Celeste Rivas.
What? You think what? She just got in the trunk and died and passed out? Bro, somebody put her in the trunk.
The car where she was found registered to David Anthony Burke, a 20-year-old singer who goes by David. Take a look. This video shows crime scene investigators carrying out a laptop and other items from this home on Doheny Place. That's possible evidence connected to the missing teen's disappearance and death. Police remaining very tight-lipped about the investigation, but we now know this home is where the singer was staying. One neighbor we spoke to remembers seeing that distinct Tesla for a while. First, parked in front of the house police searched, and then at two different spots along the street.
This is a case of grooming gone wrong. Now, I don't know why he did this, the specifics of it, because I wasn't there, but certain things you can't really try to understand, just like I don't understand why a grown man would date a 15-year-old.
Right.
Or have been dating her since she was 12.
Insane.
I don't understand that world, bruh.
It's a sickness.
But this is grooming gone wrong.
They're sick.
Some speculations, which I'm sure we'll probably figure out if this theory is true, but I have seen this theory thrown out there. Maybe she got pregnant.
I saw that as well on Twitter. People were saying, and in the comment section of this morning's video, someone was saying, yeah, someone was saying she's pregnant, but I couldn't find any evidence of that.
Man, this could ruin my career. You gotta go.
Right.
But we'll find out shortly.
All right, y'all, I'm gonna be uploading some shit in the background while this goes on, right? I'm gonna go ahead and upload some shit, and then yeah.
If she was pregnant. Another theory that some people is floating out there, I don't really want to give any attention to this because I don't want to put any fault or blame on the victim, because I think she's 100% innocent. That's a little angel that's gonna go to heaven. She lived a tough life and she was brutalized and victimized by bad adults.
Right.
The other theory,
rest her soul,
is she got sick and tired of being groomed. She got sick and tired of his ish.
Yeah.
Probably threatened to come forward and tell her story. Probably asked for a little bit of compensation that she would have deserved if she was being groomed and brutalized and victimized by this grown man.
Right.
And he probably thought he was being extorted and came out and hurt her.
Jesus.
But that's a theory that belongs to other people, not me. I'm not gonna move.
I mean, that one sounds logical. I guess the pregnancy one too. Anything that was going to result in him being found out. He sees what kind of climate we're in. We are in an era right now because of the internet where PDF files are just completely destroyed. And so he knows. He's like, yeah. Because it wasn't always like this. Karl Malone, for instance, it was just like an openly acknowledged thing that he had gotten a girl of similar age pregnant, right? He knew that he was fucked. If this came out one way or another, she was pregnant, she wanted money, whatever, he was fucked. His career was going to be over. And so just trying to imagine what's going on through this guy's like fucking sick mind. But I'm thinking, he's thinking, if she comes out, I'm fucked. If I get rid of her and I get caught, I'm fucked. I'm fucked either way. And so at least if I try to get rid of her, if I do manage to get away with it, then, you know, problem solved. Fuck this guy, man.
So David follows the brother of Celeste. somebody DM'd the brother, and they was going back and forth in a conversation about this. And the brother confirms that the sister told him that David told her that when she turns 18, they will get married.
Wow.
I encourage anyone to pause and read this. I'm not gonna read every message. I'm gonna just summarize for you guys. So the brother tells this person, hey, listen, we tried to get him locked up before. We told the police, hey, he has an inappropriate relationship with my sister. She's not of age. They couldn't do anything about it. They let him know there was lack of evidence. They couldn't do nothing about it.
Wow.
The brother also told this person that the sister has been dead for about 2 weeks. The brother also told this person that David told the sister that when she turns 18, he's gonna marry her, how the relationship was inappropriate. The brother would also express how he believes that David is who did it, how he believes that David is who murdered his sister. And with 100% fact, they're suspecting that David did this. Wow. Now, the person would also tell the brother, hey, these things have been going viral. There's Discord messages of him messaging your sister. There's the songs. Just so you know, man, there's a lot going on online. Here's all the evidence. He sent him all the receipts. Now, here's the part that's really bad for David. The brother would confirm that the messages where the sister is telling this person, Gus, called Gus, that, that her and David were involved and that David took her V card and she only bled with David. The brother confirmed, yeah, those messages are real. I know the person, Gus, he passed away. Which is why every time they took a picture, you see she's hiding her face.
Wow.
Got the bag in front of her face. She's hiding it because she was literally on the run while they were taking pictures. She was literally not allowed to be with him or with anybody else other than her mother. But they were still taking pictures.
At first when I heard that she ran away, at first I thought this was a girl that was having a troubled childhood. Kids run away, it happens. And this was just a wrong place at the wrong time kind of thing. Here comes this predator. He takes advantage of her wanting to flee a toxic home. But it just occurred to me that it's altogether possible that this guy just groomed her, brainwashed her, and convinced her to run away and live with him. And I'm starting to think that's more than likely what really happened.
Pictures. This was an open thing. I even seen a video where they was on live stream. Now, this was before she went missing, because this was January of 2024. They were on live. Now, this was supposed to be a live for just his fans or some Discord dudes. This was not a live that was supposed to be too public. So she came on stream and he told his mods, hey, bruh, delete the VODs, delete it all after this live stream is over.
Oh, yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spot me.
So she's...
Oh, thank you, Mitch.
So she's 15 right here, bro?
Mitochondria?
Jeez, man.
I gotta stop with him if you even... We need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
You can even see her appearing on...
We need to delete this.
Mitch.
So she's 15 right here, bro?
Bro, crazy.
Mitochondria?
Jeez, man.
I gotta stop with him if you even... We need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
You can even see her appearing on stream. She got...
So her being 15 makes him how old? Because when she was 12, he was 17, so that's 5. So 15, he was 20.
The hoodie over her head, the glasses on. She's kind of hiding.
Yeah,
it's just all weird.
They was knowing they was doing something wrong.
Now, Celeste isn't the only chick that David has groomed or violated. So apparently there was a scandal involving David a few years ago where people were coming forward from his Discord and other places they knew him. They were coming forward to expose him for dealing with girls who weren't of age, very young girls. And apparently he got his legal team involved and he was able to bully and scare a lot of these independent content creators or a lot of these kids who were just coming forward and telling their experiences.
Wow.
So obviously y'all have seen the current David situation. In this video, I just want to address some stuff. Now, a lot of people on Twitter are mad at me because in 2023, I tried to expose David for what he was doing at the time. And I just want to clear up that the stuff from 2023 was not about the Celeste girl that was obviously recently in the news. It's nothing to do with her. I didn't know about her. I didn't know she was 13. I maybe heard her name once or twice. I had nothing to do with her. The stuff I have from 2023 was nothing to do with Celeste. These were other girls, underage girls, that had claimed David had messaged them or had, you know, relationships with them.
Wow.
Or, you know, doing inappropriate things.
This guy was a monster, man. Well, obviously, but you know.
And I want people to know that in 2023, I did try and bring the situation to light. And a lot of people remember, you know, I was having a lot of shit for it. It got so bad that David's legal team had got in contact with me to remove everything. I've attached an email here that I received from his team in 2023. And basically they removed my song with David from, you know, streaming services because apparently I was spreading misinformation. The thing is, after that, I got in touch with David and I was like, yo, are the claims true and all of this? And he was like, he literally said, I've got it here. He said, no, it's just some people trying to get clout. You know, there's no evidence and stuff. After that, everything was shut down. Everything, you know, no one else came out after that. So from my point of view, you guys need to understand that it did look like they were just claims. So a lot of people are asking me, why was I promoting a song in 2024 and 2025 that I had with David? It's because the claims that I had in 2023 were, you know, put on hold. It's as if they didn't exist. I had no idea. I was told that they were false by David and his legal team. So after the whole situation happened, I actually felt bad for, you know, spreading misinformation. I thought it was all fake.
Jeez,
obviously, with the stuff that's
man.
happened in the past 24 hours.
That's crazy.
I realized that, you know, they're now real, and some people have come out to me and told me that, you know, it was true. Not just that, but in 2023, when I made the claims, David's legal team did not want anyone to know that David was doing this type of stuff. So basically they blamed me and said that I was leaking music, but I wasn't leaking any music. They blamed me for leaking music. I was leaking the facts. So they just said that they're gonna blame me for leaking music. That's my punishment. My song is off. That's it. And you guys,
bro, somebody could have stopped this, man. Somebody could have stopped this. But those money hungry fucks were more concerned with protecting their asset, the artist, David, than they were with protecting children. Shit, man. So there are more girls. You know, and guys like this, man, they get away with killing once, you know, they kill again. And so it's so sad, though, that that's what it took for this guy to get caught, for this predator to get caught and taken off the streets, man. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Peace out.
Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Where you at, family, bro? RIP.
Okay, shit, we got Birdo. Birdo also has a POV on this issue and shit, on this whole little situation. I mean, I'm not done with the upload, so we're gonna have to eat up some more of this, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. My fault if it's not your kind of like taste type shit, but yeah, we getting into it, man. I ain't gonna lie.
To RP to little shorty, man, like this situation's overly crazy, man, and at the very least David is 100% a P, and that already makes him scum of the earth. Not gonna lie, don't care, but he did that shit, bro. Bro, let's just get into the video. So one of his friends, somebody that has known him for years, just dropped some information pretty much exposing, not exposing, but kind of just giving some more insight to like, yo, he's been dealing with this bullshit this whole time. This is crazy, bro. Let's just get into it. I'm not even gonna waste too much time with the intro stuff. Let's do it.
I think most of you all know I've known David for about 3.5 years. And the internet knows a 15-year-old girl was found disconfigured in the front of his car. Can't even say 15 because she was 14 when she passed. For those who don't know, David used to be a professional Fortnite player in the team
Didn't know
that I was
that.
leading, Limit. Back then, I used to make music on my computer. He didn't have a good computer, so I told him about BandLab, and he started making music, and it completely popped off. And David, even before and after fame, he's always been a really, really nice person, like a little bit too nice, like comically nice. And for those who've been following me for a while, you know I used to have this ongoing joke over and over and over again about me dissing on David and us having like fake beef. Literally a year ago today, I posted, "The enemy, no, the enemy is David." And I would always make comments just hating on him because I thought it was funny to portray, you know, I'm jealous of him, it should have been me. And flash forward to today, this is absolutely disgusting. He has known this girl since she was either 11 or 12. That's disgusting.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, no matter how we know, like, that, no matter when we find out the actual details of if and where and what exactly happened, bro is 100% a P, bro. Bro, he was grooming shorty for 12, bro. How do you even do that? You are like sick, yo. It's crazy.
And he kidnapped her for a year and a half, and then she's found dead. And made a mockery of it by mentioning her name in songs, saying, "Oh Celeste, oh Celeste." He uploaded the romantic homicide music video on her 12th birthday. In the music video, he kills a girl that looks just like her. And in his other music videos, using another girl that looks just like her. A 12-year-old. And he was paying off middle schoolers to not say anything. I had some crazy foreshadowing that I even didn't see. This is utterly repulsive.
Now, I will say, like, I gotta put some, I don't want to say blame, but some responsibility on this friend, though. Now, again, if they weren't, like, best friends, maybe he just didn't know, but, like, I don't know. I just can't see myself talking to somebody so often, knowing that he was dealing with a girl having a girlfriend, and at no point I wouldn't realize that shorty was fucking 12 years old. So I'm not gonna lie, I gotta put some responsibility on you, brother. Like, unless you guys just weren't close like that and your relationship was purely over the internet, you know, then I can see how that possibly, you know, can go down. There's another video here where I think we might even get some level of interview from some of the people that were in the Discord. Let's get right into it, y'all. This is crazy, bro.
This David and Celeste situation is crazy. It has gotten even crazier since our last video. We got a lot more updates. We talked about a lot in the last video. It was almost 20 minutes long. But we got even more updates today. And after
why isn't he in jail right now? At this point, I feel like the internet's working faster than the law. Why hasn't he got picked up and is at least in custody? Don't we have enough evidence to at least solicit that bro is guilty of something? He's guilty of being a P. That's 100%.
Everything, because I took a look at every material that hit the internet about this stuff. I only got 3 words for the situation. Spoiler alert, lock him up.
Yeah.
This is a byproduct.
I'm not laughing because it's funny, but it's just so crazy.
Of people like David thinking they're smarter than the police. Thinking they're smarter than what they really are. This man thought he was like a boy wonder genius, that he could have committed the murder of the century and gotten away with it because he went on tour. In our last video, we covered how a missing 15-year-old girl decomposed dead body was found in the back of his Tesla. We also reviewed some pretty alarming evidence that they've been dating since she was 12 years old. Evidence such as they got matching tattoos.
And that's what I was saying. It was like, even just like these little, them posing like this, like, this is not, like, this is too intimate, bro. Like, you can't explain this. This is too intimate. Like, bro, sick, bro. Absolutely sick. And I know all the people that are innocent that were just kind of like, even the last video we just watched, like all the people that are just genuinely innocent and just hanging around him, they're probably like sick to their stomachs right now, bro. Because if you knew, you should feel guilty as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. If you knew and you were watching this happen in 4K, you are part of the problem. And I'm not gonna lie, I dare say you deserve some responsibility too, bro. With some accountability too, bro. Like, cause that's fucked. You watch this shit go down. And if you just genuinely were moving in ignorance, I mean, again, can't nail it on you, but like, fuck. How did this happen for so long? He was dealing with a fucking 12-year-old for years. So on FaceTime calls at 3 a.m. in the morning,
They have multiple pictures online of them cuddled up. Friends of hers is confirming that they were dating. We uncover messages where she's telling one friend that he took her V card. And by the way, he also has love songs dedicated to her. So it's been confirmed already that at best, this dude David is a sick.
At worst. At worst, not at best. Because at best, which is not best, but he's a murdering P, not just a P.
Pedo, at worst. He's a sick, murderous pedo. Right? You either murder your 15-year-old girlfriend or you had a 15-year-old girlfriend who's been murdered and it took her being murdered for us to figure out that you and her were dating. That alone is enough for me to say you deserve to go to jail for the rest of your life. I don't want to be among people like you. But come here, we got some more, okay? So since yesterday, we learned the police actually did a raid at the home. They went in, they walked out with laptops and several items in their investigation of this murder. Now, we knew her body was found in the back of the Tesla, wrapped up in a black garbage bag. What we also found out, the police just revealed it, that like the car, where they picked it up from, because the car got impounded because it was parked outside for several days. Well, that particular car was parked outside his Hollywood Hills home. So not only did the Tesla belong to him, but the dead body that the Tesla that belonged to him that was found in, that car was parked outside of his home.
Again, I'm like happy he's this fucking dumb, but how are you this fucking dumb? Because if it wasn't for him being this level of stupid, maybe, potentially could have got away with this shit. But holy.
But him and his friends wants us to believe that he has no idea how the dead body of his 15-year-old girlfriend ended up in the back of his Tesla that was parked outside of his home.
Okay, now I'm enough of this story, bro. This stuff is too deep. It's too much, bro. You feel me? I can't be dealing with it like that. I even like just lost my train of motion. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm gonna have to go ahead. How do you go on the community tab in this motherfucker, dog? Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah, so that was that, man. God daily. That was the upload. Okay, we got the riddles. Who's ready for the riddles? Now let's go in, bro.
3 people decided to spend their vacations in Antarctica. Bianca had some trouble with the harsh weather, but felt it was worth it in the end.
Hold on, y'all know I gotta go in. Make y'all see what the fuck we're going for. Can you find out who is lying in these stories? So these is like tricky riddles. Today we doing tricky. It's like, it's like when you pull up to a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? They got they little levels of, say, spiciness, for example. You got your hot, medium, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, previously we've just like been, in my opinion, they've been quite easy, even though they've been, you know what I'm saying, kicking my ass sometimes. Riddles have been quite easy. So today I was like, yo, bright side, bro, I want y'all to have me with some kick-ass type shit, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we survive that one. Let's see how it goes.
3 people decided to spend their vacations in Antarctica.
Okay.
Bianca had some trouble with the harsh weather, but felt it was worth it in the end. Pablo had a great time photographing the penguins for his social media page. And Helena got to do some fishing while she was there. On the last day of their trip, passing through airport security, one of them got caught trying to take a penguin with them in their backpack. Take a look at the picture. Can you tell who it was?
It's Elena. It's this one with the blue hat. I can't remember which one is who's who. Dude, I'm hearing the wrong background song here, though. What the fuck is going on, bro? Should be playing with me, bro. I swear to God. Should be playing with me. Anyway, check it out, though. It's this one with the blue hat. Where my shit at? Where my shit at? Right? The one with the blue hat. This one right here. Because you see the penguin legs hanging out the bag. Hanging out the back of the bag, right? So, that's the one blue hat. It's Miss Blue Hat.
Let's see what we have here. Well, well, is that a penguin's feet poking out of Helena's backpack?
Exactly, nigga.
It sure is. Guess she did more than just...
And it's not snitching if you could clearly see. You know what I'm saying? You could clearly see she's the one that did the activity. I didn't snitch. It's just in our eyes. I mean, we gotta find it out. It's a riddle, though. You know what I'm saying?
Just fishing during her vacation. Yikes. These three young men are...
But doesn't that count as animal cruelty, though? Because at the same time that, you know, during that whole trip, throughout that whole trip, that penguin's gonna be in that bag. You know what I'm saying? Before long, man, that motherfucker might die. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? From all the smells and the fumes that are going on. Because you never know what's in a person's bag, bro. Shit might be dangerous, it might be treacherous, you know what I'm saying?
Brothers. They were born as identical triplets, and their favorite hobby is to confuse people by switching their identities.
Okay.
Carol is a longtime friend of the brothers, but she hadn't seen them in over a decade.
Nice.
When she arrived at their place, she couldn't tell who was who.
Duh.
She asked the one sitting on the left, which brother is sitting in the middle? And the reply was, that's Sam.
Oh.
And she returned to the guy in the middle and asked, what's your name? And he said, I'm Alex. She turned to the guy on the right and asked, who's that guy in the middle? And the answer was, that's Bob. Carol got frustrated at her friends, but decided to play along. She knew that Sam always told the truth,
Sam always told
Bob
the truth.
always lied, and Alex was unpredictable. Sometimes he lied, but sometimes he told the truth.
Okay. Sam always told the truth. Right? Oh, shit. Alex was unpredictable. Oh, my God. Because check it out. This guy, right? This guy was asked. This guy, the guy on the left, they asked his ass, yo, who's this guy in the middle? Right? He's like, yo, that's Sam. Right? Oh my God. And then this guy. So he says that's Sam. But then he says, no, I'm Alex. But then you see Alex, sometimes he lies, sometimes, so we don't know if he's telling the truth or not. Okay. And then this nigga says, no, that's Bob. Bob always lied. So this is Bob, so he always lying. Right? Bob said this is Sam, but he's lying, that's not Sam. So that it's either his Sam or that Sam. But Sam always tells the truth. Ah, shit, fuck me up. Oh, fuck. Let's hear it again. Fuck.
And the answer was,
wait.
What's your name? And he said, I'm Alex.
No.
She's middle. And the reply was, that's Sam. And she
started over, nigga. Shut up.
Who is who? She asked the one sitting on the left, which brother is sitting in the
middle.
And the
right? He's like, yo, that's Sam.
Reply was, that's Sam. And she returned to the guy in the middle and asked, what's your name? And
Alex.
he said, I'm out.
But then, as we know, Alex sometimes lies, sometimes tell the truth. So if that is Alex, you know what I'm saying? We don't know if it's Alex. Hold on.
She turned to the guy on the right and asked, who's that guy in the middle?
In the middle? Oh, that's Bob. Okay, cool.
And the answer was, that's Bob.
Who's the guy in the middle? Yo, that's Bob. But Bob said, no, I'm Alex.
Carol got frustrated.
But that's gotta be Sam if that's the truth. If this gotta be Sam. This has to be Sam if this is Bob. Check. And if this is Bob, that's Alex. And if that's Alex, damn, hold on.
Frustrated at her friends, but decided to play along. She knew that Sam always told the truth.
Okay.
Bob always lied. And Alex was unpredictable.
Check. Alright. So Alright, you who's watching, right? You ask this guy, yo, who's the guy in the middle? Yo, he's like, nah, that's Sam. Right? They're like, yo, what's your name, man? He's like, I'm Alex. Man, come on, bro. Bro, this guy just said your name is Sam, bro. Why are you telling me you're Alex? Yo, nah, bro. Who's this guy, dog? And then you come to the guy on the right. Yo, who's this guy in the middle, bro? Like, that's Bob. Like, you see now, dog. That's Bob. If that's Bob, we know he's lying then if he's saying he's Alex. If that's Bob. Sam always told the truth. Okay, Sam always told the truth. He's like, yo, that's Sam. Like, nah, I'm Alex. I'm saying. So the guy on the right says, yo, that's Sam. Sam says, no, I'm Alex. Sam says, no, I'm Alex. So, you know, Sam always tells the truth, though. But Sam is like, yo, no, I'm Alex. Sam is like, yo, no, I'm Alex. So he's Alex. He's not Sam. But then if he says he's Alex, then he's not Sam. He's Alex. Then why did he say, okay, yeah, he's Alex? Bob always lied, right? And then I asked this guy, yo, who's this guy in the middle? He's like, yo, that's Bob. Alright. But then who are you niggas, dog? Nah, dog. So he's lying if he's Alex. He's telling the truth if he's Sam. Oh yeah, he is Alex though. No, he is Alex. The guy in the middle is Alex because the guy on the right says, nah, that's Bob. And Bob always lied, so he must be lying if he's Bob. And then the guy on his left says, no, he's Sam. So he might be lying if he says he's Alex. But then we know that if he's Alex, he sometimes lies and sometimes tells the truth. So in this case, in both cases, he lying. Right? In both cases, oh yeah, that is Alex. The middle guy is Alex because in the case of the guy on the right, in the case on the guy of our right, me and your right, right? In his case, he's lying because that guy says he's Sam, of which he's lying if he says he's Alex. And the other guy too. The other guy says, no, that's Bob. But then he said he's Alex. So in the case of the guy on the left, he's still lying. But he says he's Alex. So in their cases, he's lying. In his own case, in his own defense, in his own statement, he's telling the truth. And we know that Alex is sometimes lying, sometimes telling the truth. So in this case, he's doing both. He really is Alex, bruh. You feel me? The guy in the middle really is Alex. That's my answer. I don't know.
Sometimes he lied, but sometimes he told the truth.
Yeah, he really is Alex. I think. Yo, let's go. Let's see what's up with it.
We know that Sam always tells the truth, so the brother on the left couldn't be Sam, as he wouldn't be able to call someone else by his name. The brother in the middle can't be Sam either, for the same reason.
He's not Sam, it's Alex.
So, the brother on the right must be Sam. And since we know he always tells the truth, the guy in the middle is Bob.
Fuck!
And the brother on the left is Alex. Both Bob and Alex lied to Carol.
No.
No wonder she doesn't visit much, huh?
Man, come on. Man, come on, man.
Sarah, Sierra, and Sandra are best friends.
Nah, chill out, bro. Ish. Alright, wait, let me see.
Carol. No wonder she doesn't visit much, huh? Sarah, Sierra, and Sandra are best friends. One day after school, they met up in the park to play a game. Each of them bought a certain amount of candies and chocolate bars before their game started. When they sat down to play, here's what happened. Sarah gave Sierra and Sandra as many sweets as they already had. Then, Sierra gave Sandra and Sarah as many sweets as they had. And finally, Sarah and Sandra as many certain amount of candies and chocolate bars before their game started. When they sat down to play, here's what happened.
Okay.
Sarah gave Sierra and Sandra as many sweets as they already
had. So she just doubled both of the amounts of sweets. So she doubled Sierra's sweets and Sandra's sweets.
Had. Then Sierra gave Sandra and Sarah as many sweets as they had.
She did the same thing. Right.
And finally, Sandra gave Sarah and Sierra as many sweets as they had.
Okay.
At the end of this crazy switcheroo, each of them had exactly 24 candies in their box. How many sweets did they have in the beginning?
In the end, they have 24. Whoa. Oh. Wait. As many sweets as they had? She just doubled their amounts of sweets. But at the end, they had 24. So if you keep doubling my shit and at the end it's 24, how many times was my shit doubled? And then I took that and halved it and half that, right? So, okay, for example, I just want to see it from the POV of one person. So, let's say, for example, pause. I'm Sierra. As Sierra, Sarah pulls up. Hold on, let me just get closer. As Sierra, right? Sarah pulls up to me, gives me double of something that I already have. Check it out. I'm Sierra. Check it out. Hold on, let me just fix this. I'm Sierra. Sarah pulls up, gives me double of what I had. Right? I got double of what I had initially. And then Sandra comes through, gives me double of what I have on top of that. Right? And then I take the half of everything that I got. Oh my god. You boom. Listen to me. Right? Everybody got 24. I think 6. Bro. It's an intelligent guess. Cause check. Everybody started off with 6. Right? Everybody starts off with 6. Facts. I go through, I give Sierra. No, everybody starts off with 6. No, 3. Yes. Look, everybody starts with 3, right? If everybody starts with 3, okay, we'll exponentialize it. So everybody starts with 3. I come through. Everybody starts with 3 each. I come through. Oh my god, I can't double 3, bro. Everybody starts off with 1, right? Can't even do that one, bro. No, they didn't start with equal sweets. Nah, they can't.
When they sat down.
No.
One day after school, they met up in the park to play a game. Each of them bought a certain amount of candies and
each of them bought a certain amount. Okay, so if each of them bought a certain amount, Sarah. Okay, let's start off with the 3. Sarah had 3. Sierra and Sandra had 1 each. Fuck it. I'm starting off with that one because it's easier. I give Sarah 1. I doubled her amount because she had 1. So I give her 1. From my 3, I give this one 1. I got 2 left. I give Sandra 1. I got 1. I just doubled hers. I doubled hers because they both had 1. Now they got 2 each. You understand me? Cool. Now, what? Okay, now, Sierra, you feel me? Now she got 2. She doubles my amount, which is 1. Right? She doubles my amount. Now I got 2. Now I got 2. She got 1. And then she gives, but she's got to double Sandra's one, right? So the answer is 18. Facts.
At first, Sarah had 39 candies.
Whoa.
Sierra had 21. And Sandra had 12.
How did you come to that, though?
This is how it works. In the first round, Sarah gave Sierra 21 candies to match what she had and gave Sandra 12 candies.
Did I say 18? Fuck.
She was left with 6 candies for herself. In the next round, Sierra gave 6 candies to Sarah and 24 to Sandra.
Yes.
To match.
Remember I said that? I said, yeah, it's the double, then it was 21.
By the end, Sandra gave Sarah 12 candies and another 12 to Sierra.
Okay, yeah. Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the detail that I missed. Oh my god. And I was so close. It's like, because 12 minus 6, because you know what I'm saying, you take the 6, it's an exponential of the 39. Everything makes sense, bro. It's all, you know what I'm saying?
Detective Robin was called to Long Hill College to investigate a series of thefts that were happening on campus. In a week's time, the man had 3 suspects. What were you doing when the last theft happened?
He asked them. The voice.
Thomas said, that day I was away. I had to take my younger sister to her violin rehearsal. Judy said, I spent the day at the library getting ready for the midterm tests. Robert said, I was also at the library studying Portuguese. I'm going to Guatemala for the summer vacation, so I'm trying to catch up on the language. The detective immediately knew who was lying. Can you tell who it was?
It's the one that's faking an accent. Like this guy, bro. I couldn't even tell the accent you did on that first guy. To her violin rehearsal. I think who's this guy? The third guy with his hand on his chin. He's lying because he's studying the Portuguese, but he's not. But he's studying it though, right? We cannot expect him to know it. Oh, he doesn't do it with an accent though. He didn't say, I'm studying Portuguese. I'm going to Guatemala for the summer vacation. But why would somebody... Okay, nah, it's not him. It's the guy, yeah, it's the guy in the glasses. He capped. He lying. You can just see through the glasses. His body language is fucking him up.
It was Robert. Detective Smith.
What the fuck? I knew it though. It's something about the... Okay, cool. I did say the guy with the glasses. My bad.
Knows that they...
Yeah, I'm sorry, guy with the glasses. My bad, John.
Speak Spanish in Guatemala, not Portuguese.
You see?
So he must have been lying.
But then how could I have told the accent, though? That's what I'm saying.
It was Bobby's first day on vacation in Hawaii.
So what?
He booked a 2-week stay on an island for the summer.
Okay.
He also rented a motorcycle to get around. But on his first drive, he fell off the vehicle and hurt his head. The next thing he knew, he was waking up in a local hospital, and 3 women were waiting for him. All 3 women said they were his girlfriend. Can you help Robert find out who his real girlfriend is?
It's the one with the bags because they on vacation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the luggage. Because she got the luggage. They on vacation. But why would she like be walking around that motherfucker? Don't you leave it at the hotel or some shit? Why? Like the one with the purple hair. Why is she even there, though? Number one. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're his kind of woman. Facts. Bro, he rides on a bike. How is he gonna take you anywhere with you wearing a long ass dress like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to ride on that bike. You need something that's like, that cracks you in the middle, like a jean. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, your legs are split in two, like it's divided type shit. You ain't gonna know a dress like that, you feel me? So, already, like, it's not resonating. It's not going together. It's definitely like pack the lady with the purple hair, man. Pack her ass up. I think it's the one with the luggage. Facts. But like that's so stupid. Why would you like walk around with the thing? Why would you walk around with the luggage everywhere y'all go type shit? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's the one in the middle. That's
the first woman is too tanned for the first day of vacation. The woman in the middle has her hands full with shopping bags. Who goes shopping while their boyfriend is in the hospital?
Oh, okay,
It's the third woman. Also, look at her pocket. She has a spare key to the motorcycle Bobby was driving.
Oh, fuck, bro. These little ass details, bro. Who the fuck sees that? Nobody's seeing that.
Becca wants to cross.
Whoa. Why does this? Okay.
The Sahara Desert on camelback. She knows.
Why is she riding that camel like that though? Is that way you ride the camel? Why wouldn't you ride that motherfucker there by the neck, dog? It goes down. Like, this thing is in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Unless the sensations feel, you know what I mean?
It's a risky journey. All in all, it will take her 6 days to do it. But there's a problem. She can only carry. It's
Repeat
the third
that,
woman.
my bad.
Also, look at her pocket. She has a spare key
Man,
to the
fuck her
motorcycle
pocket.
Bobby was driving.
Fuck Bobby too.
Becca wants to cross the Sahara Desert on camelback.
Why are you telling me this?
She knows it's a risky journey.
Okay.
All in all, it will take her 6 days to do it. But there's a problem. She can only carry enough food for 4 days. Can you help Becca figure out the least number of people she needs to invite in order for all of them to have enough food during the entire trip?
Why the hell is she inviting people? 0, nigga. Don't invite nobody. God damn, nobody. First of all, you ain't got enough food. Like, what are you gonna do? Chill out. Watch out.
She'll need to invite at least 2 people.
Nah.
Let's say Brendan and Tucker decide they want to tag along. By the end of the first day, they'll have enough food for 9 days. If they ate the equivalent of 3 days of food from Brendan's bag, Brendan would still have 1 day of food left to head back
Why
home
she smiling,
and not
riding
need to
that
cross
thing
the
and rubbing
desert.
it like that?
Becca and
Bro, I don't like her behavior, dog. What's up with her, bro?
On the end of
she be like jumpy, dog, like smiling, rubbing that camel back. Look at that. Like flipping it, stroking it and
enough
shit.
food
What's
for
up
2
with
days
her,
in
bro?
his package, and he can head back home.
Bro.
This will help.
I don't think she's safe for work. Like her mom. Like, what the hell, bro? Leave that shit alone. Bro, she going fast and shit. Oh my god.
At Silverstone Elementary School, the teachers are excited to adopt a new methodology for testing their students.
Why?
They would allow students to take a book with them to their exams for them to consult freely during test days. This wouldn't be considered cheating from now on. But on the day of the history exam, Sophie's teacher caught her cheating some other way.
How?
Take a look at the picture. Can you guess how Sophie was cheating?
On history class. Cause she doesn't have another hand. Where's her right hand? Well, she's looking at the other guy. Yeah, she talking to the other dude. Cause they said, yo, you can only use the book and not like the mouths of other people. Yo, what that mouth do? And where is her other
Sophie
hand?
is hiding her cell phone inside her book.
How the fuck? And I did see that thing. I did not know it was a cell phone.
I guess that wasn't all that clever of her, huh? The King of High Country was holding a feast to celebrate another year of his life.
That's dumb.
He invited all of his friends, the royal members of nearby kingdoms. The guests gathered in the Great Hall, where a lovely table was set. Before the celebration began, one of the courtiers informed the king that all the drinks on the table were poisoned. Still, the king said nothing and offered everyone to raise a toast to the new millennium.
Stupid ass king.
All the guests got up and raised their glasses. That's when the king noticed the villain who had been trying to poison him and other guests. Take a look at this image.
It's the nigga without the drink in his glass.
Can you tell who it is?
It's the guy. It's the guy. You know what I'm saying? The guy with the blue shirt, like the other guy, not the black guy. The guy with the orange hair, blue shirt, green pants. He ain't got no
Look
drink
at
in
the
his shit.
guy sitting in the middle.
Yeah.
He's holding an empty glass. He knows that the drinks are poison, so he hasn't poured anything for himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Thank you.
On a snowy winter night, a thief broke into a famous singer's house and stole a bag of jewelry. He didn't manage to get too far though, because a police vehicle passed by while he was escaping. The thief tossed the bag of jewelry in the snow and hid behind one of the buildings. The singer immediately noticed that they had been robbed and called Detective Sommer to help. The detective quickly gathered 2 suspects. Take a look at both of them. Can you tell who the thief is?
It's the guy with the Santa hat. It's the guy with the Santa Claus hat. Because it's cold outside. You know what I'm saying? So this guy would go and be on some criminal activity, like outside, be outside when it's cold because you saw the snow. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that's why he, like, dressed all warmed up. He got the turtleneck going on. He got the outside fit, for real. He got the cleaning out the snow out the driveway type fit. Outside
If
fit.
you dig snow with your bare hands, they will most likely turn red.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Take a look at that guy's hands.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
burning red. He must be the culprit.
He must be the culprit.
That's it for today.
Must be the culprit. Shout out my boy Brightside, bro. Nah, that one fucking, damn, that one took a blow to my confidence, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that one messed with me. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? They did warn us. It's like somebody that's been warned that, yo, it is the extremely hard, you know what I'm saying? The extremely hard level. The impossible level. Warned your bitch ass. And you still went through with it. You feel me?